Hello, and welcome to Ask Me About K-Pop, the essential guide for recent converts and seasoned fans alike. My name is Shannon.
And I'm Angelica.
And welcome to the middle of February.
Blah.
How is it already the middle of February?
I don't know, but this is the worst part of the year.
Yeah. It's
In
been
my
like
opinion.
cold and rainy and lucky here. But I was going to ask, favorite release of 2019 so far, go?
Ooh.
I mean, it's only been like a month and a half, but so much has come out.
So much has come out. I really love Chungha's Gotta Go. But I feel like when you first asked me that question, my immediate thought was Astro, just because I've like fallen down that Astro wormhole.
Right.
Very happy to be here. I guess I would go with Astro.
Yeah, I think that's my answer is too. Like, I really do. My second place is
A-Pink.
That's the title of the song.
Yeah.
But I really like. But yeah, that Astro All Night has been the one being played the most in my car for sure.
Yeah, and it made me listen to all their other music, and now I'm a huge Astro fan. So
yeah. Good for them. Good for us.
Yeah.
Good for everyone.
Good for everyone.
Good for everyone.
So happy to be here with all the other Rojas.
It's so nice.
It's a wild time. Wilder than I expected it to be.
Yeah. Oh boy. Well, we had a ton of fun last week, and it sounds like you guys really liked it. With Becca and Megan from New New Business.
I've been watching so many K-dramas now.
Yeah,
I've just been like in such a K-drama mood, especially because it is very rainy.
Yeah.
That I just want to like lay in bed and watch
things.
A show.
Yeah, I'm also feeling very like reinvigorated in my like, oh yeah, dramas are really fun. I feel like I think the main reason I don't watch dramas is because I have ADD and like to look at my phone when I watch TV.
Yes, me too. I keep catching myself looking at my phone while I'm watching a drama, and then I'm like, wait, you have no idea what they're saying.
You can't look
You have
away
to
from
read.
these. But I've gotten farther into my mermaid drama. I like it very much.
Good.
And I started that one that's airing on Netflix right now. Romance is a Bonus Book. That's what I figured out.
Wow.
That's what the title is.
Okay, haven't heard of that one or watched that one. I'm also watching a Netflix drama though. I'm watching Memories of the Alhambra. And it's a very strange show. It's very weird.
Right.
That's all. I feel like that's all that I can say about it without
Right.
like giving anything away.
Sure.
It's like a sci-fi thriller. And like Chanyeol is billed as one of the main actors, and he filmed one scene. That's it.
Yeah.
And they just like replay it every once in a while.
Oh man. But you also, between recording the last episode, you watched I Need Romance 3 again in its entirety.
Yeah.
Do you stand by your recommendation?
100%. 100%. And I realized, like, in rewatching that show, so, like, I Need Romance 3 was one of the first dramas, aside from My Love from Another Star, that I had ever watched when I, like, first got into K-pop, because you recommended it to me. And, like, rewatching it, not only do I stand by my recommendation, but I also realized, was like, oh, this is the root of, like, what I love in K-pop.
Oh.
I noticed a lot of things about, like, mostly because the main character in a variety of ways reminded me at different moments of Chanyeol and Minghao and
Like all your biases.
All my
right.
biases. And I was like, oh, he's very tall. He has a low voice. He has a nice jaw. He's very cuddly. He's younger than me. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, this is me.
Yeah.
This is what I love.
That's so exciting.
Yeah. Rewatching that took me 2 days.
Wow. I'm really jealous. I really want to rewatch that one. But
was
now I'm
so
like
good.
juggling 2 dramas, which is already too many for me.
Yeah.
And I also really want to start shopping King Louis because like multiple listeners have also been like, you have to watch it.
And it has your voice.
It does. I know, but time.
I know.
But anyway, on that note, we thought we would just like keep our excitement about K-dramas going. And today we're going to talk about a very important part of K-dramas, which is K-drama OSTs, or
it stands for either original or official soundtrack.
yes. So all K-dramas have an original soundtrack.
Yes.
And because, like we mentioned last week, dramas are coming out constantly. Like they're short. They only have 20 episodes. So they're just like cranking them out. So they're also cranking out soundtracks, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, so like every year you get this whole slew of not only new shows but also new songs. And I would say almost every K-drama has like 3 songs. 3 original
at the very
songs.
least, like songs with words.
Yeah.
Almost all of them have like scores, at, like, you know.
But they have like 3 original songs that are going to play repeatedly at different moments throughout
they serve
the series.
thematic purposes.
Exactly. Like, oh, this is the song that plays when something romantic happens. This is the song that plays when something sad happens. This is the song that plays when something happy happens. Like,
yeah, or characters will have like a theme, or
like when a character's like walking in, or their like entrance music.
Yeah, that's
almost.
like their music.
Yeah.
And then another thing that happens is like sometimes OSTs are split into 2 parts, and so that the drama will, the first 10 episodes play these songs, and then the second half of the drama where like, oh, it's changing, like, oh, they're breaking up, oh, or whatever, they introduce new songs, and then there's a second half. That doesn't always happen, but
yeah, but sometimes it does.
Sometimes it does.
Yeah.
It's just like a huge part of the whole K-drama thing is that there is music.
Yeah, and the music sells very well, and they get pretty popular, like a variety of singers to make them. We've talked about a couple different OSTs in the past. I know because a lot of subunits will debut using using OSTs as their like bouncing off point or whatever. I think we mentioned Super Junior Cry, and I know EXO, CBX, like both of them started by doing an OST.
Yeah.
And then, of course, they also have certain singers, or there are certain singers who, like, they make their entire career and reputation singing these OSTs.
Yes, absolutely. And, like, just a list of people who come up very often in drama soundtracks are, like, Gummy.
Yes.
Hyolyn from Sistar. Roy Kim, Eddie Kim, and Paul Kim. Those are all different people.
Our boy Roy!
Punch, who is a little girl singer. Soyu from Sistar. Davichi, that little girl duo.
Yeah.
Yoon Mi-rae, wife of Tiger JK. She usually, like, she raps with him, but she, like, sings drama soundtracks. It's really interesting. Taeyeon from Girls' Generation, Lena Park, Chen from EXO, Onu, like people like
people
singers.
who are like big singers, like Kim Bum-soo and Baek Ji-young.
Yeah.
Did you say Taeyeon already?
I think so.
Okay,
yes.
K-Will also has
yeah.
a lot. And Junsu from JYJ, he has a whole bunch too. K-Will has over 20 songs in different soundtracks, which I thought was unreal.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's like the majority of his discography.
Well, I mean, it's like steady work.
Yeah, because there's new ones every year. And I feel like too, a lot of people have certain voices that just like lend themselves, because OSTs in general are ballads.
Yeah.
And they tend to be very dramatic and like emotional and like huge melodies that like build. And so some people just have that kind of voice that like lends itself to the drama of an OST.
And I read today, like, interesting history sake, like we bring up on this podcast all the time, like the K-drama OSTs as we know it, like, started in the 90s, where the record labels and the TV companies were like, what if we get famous pop stars to sing these instead?
Yeah.
And then we can sell them like records. And then that's what happened. And then another thing that started happening in like the early 2000s is that then they started getting actors to do like songs on the soundtrack.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of actors who like sing song, like they're not singers, they're actors, but they like do a song on the soundtrack because like they can sing too, because all these people are like ridiculously talented.
Yeah. And sometimes like maybe their character will have had a moment where they sang something on the show, and then that gets released as part of the soundtrack.
Sure.
There's really just like an extra, it's like, how many different ways can we make money off of this K-drama?
Right. And they do, because like people like them. Like they're good mood music. Like,
true.
If you want to get like real sad, and like I think one of the things
you want to get real sad.
But one of the things that I felt while like pulling some of the clips today is that I feel like if you watch a drama and you love it, these songs are like so evocative that you just like play them and you feel all the feelings that the drama made you feel. And so like There's something special about them.
On the flip side of that coin,
Sure.
if you don't like a drama,
Oh, yeah.
for example, we won't play this now, but I tried and failed to get through Goblin. And Chanyeol has like the main OST for it. And I would love to love that song, but I can't because every time I listen to it, I have very specific flashbacks of the TV show, like certain moments in the show that played during that, or that song played behind. And I can't.
You don't like it?
I don't like it.
Yeah. I think in the same vein, it's also a bummer if you do like a drama, but you don't like one of the OST songs.
Oh my God.
And it's getting played a lot. Like, it's horrifying.
Like Into the Beautiful You, that Butterfly song. That's literally all I remember is that it was a very obnoxious song and that it said the word butterfly and it played at least once an episode.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah. I want to talk about that soundtrack in a little bit because it was like...
It was like an SM bonanza,
Absolutely.
that soundtrack.
So I think we should just get into it and play some examples and we can
let's do it.
Talk more about this stuff.
You are my destiny.
That's a really good preview. I love it.
Thank you.
Okay, so the first song. So now I'm going to play some songs that were like very popular and basically, for the most part, popular drama songs coincide with popular dramas.
Yeah.
Like, it's very rare unless the person singing it is like an EXO or whatever, and then the song blows up because of them.
Yeah. It's rare for an unpopular drama to have a popular soundtrack.
Yes, because they go hand in
hand. It's like how subunits are successful if the original group is successful.
Exactly. Yeah. So this first one that I pulled is from Boys Over Flowers, which we said last week was...
a definitive K-drama.
Yes. And this song was by SHINee, and this was like a year after they debuted, so this was like a big deal for SHINee because this was a huge drama. This song is called Stand By Me, and it's so cheesy. I'm so excited.
Oh, I can't wait. Oh, I've heard this song before.
Oh my God. Together Make It Love, Forever Making You Smile is the funniest. It's the funniest lyric ever.
SM English. At it again.
Yeah.
Sminglish.
Oh, that's good.
Something
that's
like
a good
English.
term. I like it. But yeah, that song was huge. As cheesy as it is. And if you guys listened to our year-end episode all the way through the supercut, I did play that as betting music for the second half of the supercut.
It has the same bounce and cheese as Balloons, which is the other song that you played underneath that supercut. Also an SM cheese fest.
Yeah.
Thank you, TVXQ.
Yeah, so that's Stand By Me from Boys Over Flowers. That's like I feel like there are two, because you have to get different emotions across in a K-drama. There's like this kind of bouncy fun, and then there's like the ballad, which the next one is definitely going to be. So this is from Rooftop Prince, which was in 2012. That starred Mickey from TVXQ.
Oh, okay. You watched that show, didn't you?
I did. Me and my husband watched it. It's a fun half Joseon, half... I love a half Joseon, half present. And he's like a king.
Side note, Joseon is like a medieval era of Korea.
A dynasty.
So it's like a historical drama.
The historical dramas, yes. So in that one, he's like a prince and he has like 4 funny sidekicks and they fall through a wormhole and they land on this like girl's roof. And so they're 5 fish out of water and one is a king and he's very grumpy.
Literal rooftop prince. Yes. I did not realize that. Yeah. That's hilarious.
Yeah. So Baek Ji-young, who we mentioned before, and we saw her at the Korea Times Festival last year.
She's a trot queen.
Yeah. And this is the big love song from Rooftop Prince, and it was a huge hit, and it's very dramatic. Whoa. I know, right? Like they just all make you like feel things.
Wow. beautiful.
Yeah.
Her voice is so beautiful.
That song is called After a Long Time. I don't think I said that. So if anyone wants to listen to that whole thing, it's really gorgeous. And I'm going to bring it up again later because there's a song on this list that every time I start to sing this one, it turns into the other one.
Yeah. That happens with several OSTs.
Oh, yeah.
They have like a very similar formula to them. But if anybody does like hear a song on this show right now that you like, almost all of these you can like download them as singles, so feel free to look them up.
Oh yes.
And if you go on Spotify, they have like playlists of different OSTs. You can even go by year, like top OSTs from 2018, because like we said, there's new dramas every year.
Yeah, and iTunes also has like most of them for purchasing. So okay, now it is time to talk about To the Beautiful You.
To the Beautiful You.
Which I did have to mention because it's funny. It's called For You in Full Blossom on iTunes, and I forgot that was one of the other titles, and I like laughed for 100 years.
That's another title of the show?
Yeah.
For You in Full Blossom?
Yeah.
Gross.
Right? Right?
That is, I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all.
So we're going to keep calling it To the Beautiful You. But
For You in Full Blossom. Oh, gross. Yeah, so as we mentioned on
many episodes before, this is like an SM production.
Yeah, it stars Mino and
Sully from
FX as a girl pretending to be a boy
at
sports school. But the best part of this drama is best and worst part, in my opinion, is the best friend character who thinks that he's gay because he falls in love with her, and it's just like such an unexpected plot line.
It is
really touched my heart.
But the soundtrack to this one was huge because it was like all the top SM people at the time. Like you mentioned Butterfly. I won't play any because it will bother you, but that was sung by Jessica from SNSD and her sister Crystal from FX.
Yeah.
And then Sunny and Luna had a song on the soundtrack. Kyuhyun and Tiffany, Kyuhyun from Super Junior and Tiffany from SNSD did a song. And then Taemin had a song on it.
So did Onyu.
I want to play the Taeyeon and Onu songs because they were so good.
Okay. But they're two separate songs that they did individually.
So this is Closer by Taeyeon. Oh my God.
That song, that was just like memories, like
it's like
back
just
to
hearing
me. I was
it.
just like, oh, I could just like see Mino cuddling with that fluffy white dog.
It just like feels like so many things. I love it. But the Onu song from this, like I feel like gets played. I hear it get played a lot in like variety shows and stuff. Like it's just like a cultural touchstone of like a song that you can
throw underneath a bunch of different things.
But I think I have this clip from no, I didn't start it at the beginning, but the beginning is how it always like played on the show. But anyway, this is called In Your Eyes. Oh my God. Yes. So like all of the songs on this soundtrack make me feel so many things, but they were really, really popular because they were sung by really popular people.
Yeah.
And just one like.
And what year did that show come out in? It was like peak
2012.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was peak
for
a lot
second
of SM
generation.
Time. Yeah. And just and as an example to throw it out there of like sometimes wordless scores of drama soundtracks also like get very popular, and one from this show gets played on like so many TV shows and stuff. Da, 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 da. Like they use this on We Got Married, on Superman,
Totally.
like all the like bouncy score from To the Beautiful You, like to this day still gets like put in the background of stuff.
Love it. Just makes you think of like little, like those like Snapchat filters. Flowers, like raining across the screen.
Like, la, la. And like the titles are all like love, love, love is all around.
Oh, lovely day. My mom's memories. Windows of my eyes.
Didn't Mino have like a dead mom or like a missing, like, remember his character was really sad. Didn't he have some kind of darkness?
I do remember him crying a lot, but I don't remember why.
I think it's because his like sweet mom died and his mean cold dad was like cold and didn't care about him. It's been so long.
It definitely had a mean dad. Most Korean dramas have a mean dad in them.
True. Okay, the next one on my list is my favorite, Reply 1997.
Sure.
So there was a song on the soundtrack called All For You that Yoonji and So In-guk sang. But it was a remake of a song from 2000 by a co-ed group called Cool.
Oh.
And I have clips from both. What would you want to hear first?
Let's hear the original first, and then we'll hear the OST version.
Okay.
So the original was just like a regular single.
Yeah, it was off of Cool, a group called Cool.
Are they a first generation group?
Yes.
Okay, so the show that took place during the same time period took a single from that time period and remade it with the stars of the show.
Yes.
Okay.
I think they did it with another song on the soundtrack as well.
Cool.
And in the show, there's like a moment like they're playing the original version and it fades into the version that the cast does or whatever.
Okay.
But this original is not great. I will warn you. It's very first gen when no one could sing. But here's
Great.
what the original one sounded like.
Okay. This is very S Club 7.
Isn't it? Mm-hmm. I know. It like really, really is. But they're also really bad. Like they are not singing well and it's upsetting.
Let's let Yoonji take it away.
Oh my god. I think I have this at the part where So In-guk does his like crazy high note because it's my favorite part. Oh my god.
I wish they were dating in real life.
When they were doing,
look how cute they are in
know.
the picture.
There's a really good performance of this that I
That's what I thought you
love.
were going to play. I'm surprised you didn't play the live one. That one's so cute.
It's so good. I'll link the live one too.
Yeah.
It's really good. But yeah, this song is like one of the most popular congratulatory songs that people sing at people's weddings now.
Oh.
Like this because the remake is really good.
Yeah.
So like I have seen on like multiple shows, like just like episodes of Superman or like whatever, where they go to someone's wedding. It just seems like if you have two friends who can sort of sing, people do this song. So
well, it's very romantic and lovely.
It is. It's so lovely. I've this is very high on my like most played songs ever on my iTunes. I love it.
Fair enough.
But that's a really good one. Okay, next we're getting to where you like want to be.
This is our favorite drama.
Yes.
My Love from Another Star.
And I feel like we've never really like talked about it, so I like want to take a quick moment because I feel like we just say it like, oh, the best drama ever, My Love from Another Star. And last week we didn't even like talk about it with Becca and Megan. We were just like, yeah, it's the best one. Yeah. But we didn't even describe it. Like,
let's do it now.
Okay, this is the best drama ever. It was like extremely popular all over the world. We're not the only ones who think this.
It's from 2013.
Yes.
And like Rooftop Prince, it is a half historical drama and half modern day adventure, I guess. But it is everything. It has murder mystery, it has comedy, it has romance, it has sci-fi in it.
Yeah. Basic premise is just a spoiled actress. And her life is quickly inexplicably intertwined with a 600-year-old alien who is very cranky and needs to, and is like the star that's going to take him back home. He's been stranded for 600 years. It's like coming in like 6 months, and he's on his way out. And then this spoiled, crazy actress just falls into his lap.
She lives like next door to him, and she looks just like a girl that he saved back in the Joseon era when he first landed on Earth.
Right.
And so her life is always in danger because there's murder and intrigue and crime abounds, and it's
someone's trying to kill her.
Show
it's so good.
It's so good.
It's so good. So we have to talk about how good its soundtrack is. And I'm going to bring up two of the songs from the OST. The first one I'll talk about is by Hyolyn. Okay. And this was the more melancholy of the like love for when things weren't going so good. This is called Hello Goodbye.
Oh, I want to watch that.
I know.
Again.
There's this video I pulled as clips from the drama, and we're both just freaking out looking at it now. He's so handsome.
They're both so beautiful. Remember when we watched that other movie that the two of them were in?
Oh yeah.
The ending of that. The Thieves. The ending of that bummed me out.
Is that a theme we should just like learn to accept with Korean movies, that they're gonna bum us out at the
Every
end?
Korean movie we've ever watched has been a bummer. Even that Mino one that we fell asleep through.
Okay, so that was Hello Goodbye, but the true
song
OST from this is called
one that you and I sing to each other
all the time.
All the time.
This is My Destiny by Lin. Oh, the music video has... Oh, God! Oh, my God!
누구야?
You are not here. You are destiny. You are my everything. 변하지 않고 그대를 향한 나의 사랑입니다. You are my destiny.
Oh, I'll never turn it. I don't want to turn it off. There's like 3 more minutes of that video.
Oh my God, I want to watch that show right now.
But that song went to number 1 in like 5 countries. It was
so good.
it was such a big deal.
I love that song. I love that show. Yeah.
It's so good, guys.
I feel like I got choked up as soon as it started.
It like
Just like seeing them look at each other.
You know what I'm
Oh,
glad
my
is
heart.
like, no, I'm not glad it's not on the soundtrack, but it's a bummer. The song he sings at the beach. Indeed.
Everything about that show is so romantic and beautiful.
So good, you guys. Okay, we have to move on. Next drama. So this was crazy, and I only pulled 5 clips from this one.
God.
This was the soundtrack to Descendants of the Sun, which came out in 2016, and every single song on this soundtrack like was huge.
Mm-hmm.
Every single one.
Of the top 10 most viewed OST music videos on YouTube, 6 of them are from Dots.
Yeah.
Descendants of the Sun.
Yeah, we said that a bunch last week. We kept saying Dots because that's just how it's an easier
DOTS.
acronym. But and this drama was a huge, like, just to give a synopsis of it, in case anybody wants to watch it. This was like a huge, big deal drama. Like we said, it was like filmed beforehand, and it had a huge budget.
It was filmed like on location, and it was like one of those shows where I think like 98% of the country watched it or something. Onu was like a B character on it.
Yes.
Since its wrap, the 2 lead stars got married.
Yeah.
Just beautiful.
But it's just basically a very, very dramatic love story between a soldier and a doctor.
Yeah.
And then then there's 2 friends who are both soldiers, and they're in love too. So there's like a lot of love lines.
But they're like on a military base abroad, like in a made up country in the Middle East.
And the drama is really, really dramatic.
It's
and
very
the
like
romance is
Grey's
really
Anatomy
romantic.
in the sense that like a bomb will go off and like a random character with a broken leg will appear. Like,
yeah. There's a lot, but I liked it.
It was okay.
We got it emotionally devastated us in a way that made us too mad to like forgive it.
Yes. Yeah. It was just like very over the top, and it kept upping the stakes.
Yeah.
Like when you thought it couldn't get any crazier, it was like, ha, we thought of something new. And it got to the point where I was like, the emotional trauma that these 2 women have gone through is so devastating that it cannot ever be repaired.
I agree.
So that's my review of Dots.
Yeah. Well, we should hear some songs.
On to the soundtrack.
Let's hear some songs from Dots. So one of the like nice, not dramatic songs was called Every Time I, and this was by Chen from EXO and Punch, who we brought up earlier.
Yes.
Whoa, every time I see you, 그대 눈을 볼 때면 자꾸 가슴이 또 설레어와 내 운명 희조.
Yeah, it goes like that.
Oh, this music video is like a compilation of the cute moments. And there were a lot of really cute moments. I'm glad that they're a real couple.
I know, it's so sweet. They fell in love for real,
And
guys.
they're so beautiful.
Okay, the next one from this was called Talk Love, and it was by K-Will.
Yes. Who, as we mentioned, has done over 20 OSTs.
Sorry, I should have faded that sooner. They were just whistling, but they have clips from the
Sorry,
show,
we're
so
just
we're
watching,
getting distracted.
He's so handsome.
Okay, this next one is the one I was going to bring up earlier that I think reminds me of the Baek Ji-young song from Rooftop Prince.
Okay.
This was the love theme for the 2 soldiers.
Oh, yeah.
boy
The B plot.
The B plot love story. This was like their theme. And it's by Davichi.
하지만 난 말야 너의 밖에선 살 수 없어 내게 너 하나로 물든 시간만이 흘러갈 뿐이야 사랑해요 고마워요 따뜻하게 나를
Lovely.
So pretty.
That B plotline was just rife with heartbreak.
It was. I was just thinking about that time when you appeared in the snow and I was getting all upset again. Okay.
I was just thinking about how many times Onu like bawled like a baby on that show.
Yeah. I was thinking about that last night. I was thinking about Medical Top Team because Wade and I started Kingdom on Netflix. Drama wreck. It's like prestige drama, and it's like so it's like it's filmed like Game of Thrones, and it's like it's a Joseon era drama, but there's zombies. It's so gory and it's so well shot, and it's highly recommend.
Cool.
But the main guy in Kingdom was the main guy on Medical Top Team.
Oh, okay.
And I was thinking about how like Mino's only purpose on that show was to sob over the body of a person he couldn't save, and that's
Just like
exactly
Onu.
what Onu
Yeah.
did on like that's what Shiny does. Like they
They
are
sob in the
doctors who
C plot.
can't save people in the C plot.
Doctors who can't save people. Oh no.
Okay, my second to last song from Descendants of the Sun was by Yoonmi Ray, who we mentioned earlier as OST queen. So here is Always.
바라볼 때면 모든 게 멈추죠. 언제부턴지 나도 모르게였죠. 어느 날 꿈처럼 그대 다가와 내 맘을 흔들죠. 운명이란 걸 나는 느꼈죠. I love you 듣고 있나요? Only you 눈을 감아봐요. 바람에 흩날려 온 그대 사랑 Whenever, wherever.
Oh my God. These are making me feel so many things, and I hate it. That like the second you hear one of these chords, you're like, "Ah."
Because I just like see them like walking through the desert, and I'm just like,
Yeah. No, not again. Okay, but the real
real
song
highlight
from Descendants of the Sun is called You Are My Everything. And we have a tendency to start to sing You Are My Destiny
and end
instead
up
of
singing.
that.
Yeah.
These run together in our brains. But this is You Are My Everything by Gummy.
You are my everything 별처럼 쏟아지는 운명에 그대라는 사람을 만나고 멈춰버린 내 가슴 속에 단 하나의 사랑 You are my everything.
the drama,
But okay,
the vibrato.
before we move on, I have to bring up one more song that gets mushed into my You Are My Destiny, You Are My Everything.
Okay.
Like all of those
You
things.
are my all my things.
You Are My All My Things. There is a song that was on the soundtrack to We Got Married, the global version.
Okay.
And it was sung by Lena Park, and it's called My Everything as well. And it sounds like this.
Oh, come on.
I know, right?
Love is all I ever need
To know.
I think that one came out first.
Do you know what that sounds like? That Crazy Ex-Girlfriend song. In one indescribable instant,
The
whole world falls away.
in one indescribable instance.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like that. But I think anyway, I just had to. I had to play it so that everyone could feel the pain I feel of mixing all of those songs.
Yeah, of all these songs running together and
my
sounding
head.
the same.
So the last like K-drama soundtrack that like made a big stink on our list is
Big ol' splash.
Goblin
Yeah.
from 2017.
Also known as The Lonely Guardian.
Yes, Goblin: The Lonely Guardian.
Yeah.
So this drama was huge. It was controversial, but also like massive.
Yeah, I didn't get very far into it. There were many things about it that I very much enjoyed. But ultimately, so like it's about this guy who is a goblin, which is like basically like he during the Joseon era was like a warrior and he died, and like because of something or another, like his soul basically is like was not allowed to go on to the afterlife, so he's still around. And there's like a Grim Reaper that's his roommate, and they have like funny banter. And basically, like the goblin his soul can only rest when his quote unquote wife pulls the sword out of his chest. So like there's a sword in his chest that no one can see except his wife. And then it turns out that the woman who's destined to be his wife is like 17 or something, and
Or she's like a teenager in the first couple episodes.
Yeah,
which made
she's
people
a
really mad.
teenager, and then I think that there's a time jump in it. I believe, but to be totally honest, I didn't get that far.
That's okay, because we're just here to talk about OSTs, so it's fine if you don't know. But I do know that "Beautiful" by Crush was one of the big songs off of this OST, and it sounds like this.
Beautiful life, beautiful day.
See, she's a child.
Ew.
Don't look at her. She's wearing a backpack.
Beautiful life, beautiful day. 내 곁에서 머물러줘. Beautiful
Gross.
my love,
Yeah, I don't like that. I like this song.
beautiful your heart.
She's a child.
I see. I see. Okay, that's enough of that. Yeah, I'm sorry I picked a video with the show in it.
It's
'Cause
fine.
now y'all are visibly angry.
It's fine. It's fine. I just really like the two main actors in that show, the one who plays the goblin and the one who plays the Grim Reaper. I really like
Yeah.
both of them, and I was just disappointed that I like couldn't enjoy their performances.
Fair enough. But this okay, so story time about this last song. The first time I went to Korea, I kept hearing this song. Like every single place I went to, I was hearing it 5, 6, 7 times a day. Had no idea who it was. I couldn't figure out who the girl was. Like I thought it might be Hyun, I thought it might be Soyu. Like it sounded like a girl voice I should recognize, but had no idea. Had no idea who the dude rapping on it was. Like couldn't find the song for months. And then like one day I just like stumbled upon it. And then I realized that it was from this show, and that's
Yeah.
why it was like so popular. I just couldn't figure out what the song was.
This
for a really
song,
long time.
I have to be. I only watched the first few episodes of this drama, and this song plays like 4 times an episode.
Wow.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Well,
I'm sure that's an exaggeration, but the number of times I heard this song to the point that I'm like now sick of this song, and I didn't even get through the whole drama. Like,
But it was playing everywhere
I know.
in the whole city, and so everybody loved
this drama
it.
was very popular.
It was very popular. So the song is called "Stay With Me," and it is by Chanyeol from EXO and Punch. And the clip I picked has some Chanyeol in it, in case that helps. And his beautiful face.
내 마음속 깊은 곳에 네가 사는지 내 안에 숨겨봤던 진실
나의 두 눈을 감으면 떠오르는 그 눈동자 자꾸 가슴이 시려서 잊혀지길 바랬어 꿈이라면 이제 깨어났으면 제발 정말 네가 나의 운명인 걸까 넌 falling you
Yeah. So that is that. And I totally get why it is such a popular song. Like, it's simple, it's lovely, it like sets a good mood.
It has an EXO in it.
It has an EXO in it. And it's also, I think it's interesting and kind of funny that like this song has now become like Chanyeol's version of Boa's Only One, in that like
Yeah.
he just whatever girl is at the K-Con, at the SM Town, whatever. He has sung this song live with like 18 different idol girls. Like this is like his new.
Yeah.
Anyone can sing this with me.
sing it. Yeah.
So that's Stay With Me by Chanyeol and Punch, arguably the most popular K-drama soundtrack song ever.
Yeah, it's the number one most viewed OST on YouTube. So I couldn't really get any information about like album sales and like most sold. But pretty much if any OST that has to do with Goblin, Dots, or sung by an EXO member, top
That's
seller.
the top ones. Yeah. Well, those were like top sellers, most popular, but do we have any like favorite drama soundtrack songs? I have quite a few because I do like drama sound. If I like a song in a drama I'm watching, I will buy it. Like that.
Yeah.
Because I like to sing them loud in the car.
Fair enough. I have actually never bought a song that I heard in a drama, but I do own an OST from a drama I've never watched. But I bought it because I heard the song somehow, and it was just I think it just like came up in like a Google Play, like random or something. But anyway, it's by Chen, Baekhyun, and Schumann from EXO. It's the song they sang together for a drama called Moon Lovers. It's called For You. And they sang this, and then they became CBX.
But I don't know 내 맘속에 언제부터 네가 산 건지 I don't know 너를 보면 설레는 이유 나를 스쳐 지나가도 돼 네가 날 다 잊었으니까 네가 기억할 때까지 나는 너를 기다릴 테니까 같은 공간 같은 시간 함께 있잖아
That's my favorite part.
Yeah, had to keep it going till then. Was this that like period drama that Baekhyun was in?
It is a period drama. I do not think Baekhyun was in it.
Okay.
But when I first listened to this song and saw the picture on the album cover that it is when you buy it on iTunes, is a guy in his period costume whom I thought was Baekhyun, because I know he is in a period drama. I don't think it's this one.
Okay. I believe you. No, he is in it.
Oh, is he?
He's very far down on the cast
Oh yeah,
list, though, so
he's
it must
not the
just be
main
a-
guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because that's not him.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So I have a couple that I wanted to play.
Okay.
The first one has an interest, like it's interesting to me in my mind, and that is Green Rain by Shiny. This was for a drama called The Queen's Classroom that was like some kind of school drama about like a mean teacher. And this song came out like right when I got into K-pop. So it was like the newest Shiny music video that existed. So I was like very into it, but I had never watched a drama and I did not understand.
Oh, like what the music video was?
Because the music video is like half Shiny in sweaters, like
Yeah.
lit in the like light, like
and half
prettiest
clips from the
light,
show.
and half clips from the show, which was like children like sobbing and yelling. And I was
Oh,
like,
geez.
what is this drama? But the song has a special place in my heart. So here's Green Rain by Shiny.
네가 저렇게만 했던 내가 더 커버린 건 나를 믿어주니 눈빛 하나 한 번의 미소
Pretty as got me, no?
I know.
Yeah, in that little clip I just played, how many kids were crying?
Like 5.
right?
I don't think I knew this song was an OST.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Well, it's beautiful. I like that song a
Yeah,
lot.
it's a good song. The other one I have is from a drama from 2015 that was called Marriage Not Dating.
Okay.
I really liked this drama. Simple setup, rich guy. Mom is pressuring him to get married, so he finds the worst possible girl he could find. And his mom calls his bluff and is like, okay, marry her. And it's like this cat and mouse thing. And then he actually does love her, but the mom hates her. And it's like, oh, it's so complicated. But it was very good drama. And the like main sad ballad was called Hope by Kim Na-young, and it's so beautiful.
I just want you to love me. 사랑이 올까요? Tell me that you love me. 너도 나와 같다면 또 바라고 바라고 바래도 널 가질 수 없단 걸 알면서도 너를 또 바보같이
Ooh.
Isn't it so pretty?
So pretty.
I love singing that one in my car so much. It's really good. And I really liked that drama. So rec for that. And then the last one I have is from a drama called You Are My Destiny. I know.
Amazing.
It's just
That didn't use a song called You Are My Destiny?
No.
That's a missed opportunity.
But this one has a fucked up premise that is problematic on its face, but it's a good, I really liked it because I like the main actors in it, but it was like these two people got drugged and had sex and she got pregnant and then they like have to be together.
Oh yeah, I remember you.
It was like
telling me
based
about
on a
that
like
one.
Taiwan, like it was like a remake of somebody else's drama. Anyway, it takes a really hard turn in the middle and become like it starts out so problematic, but it's a good drama. Anyway, the point is the main theme from it is sung by Ailey, who we haven't played any Ailey yet, and I feel like she does a lot of drama soundtracks
Yeah,
as well.
because she has that insane like belt,
Yes.
unbelievable voice.
Yes, and this is a song that I have belted at karaoke before. I love this song. It's called Goodbye My Love by Ailey.
지울수록 더 그리워지겠죠 오늘보다 더 눈물을 흘리겠죠 운명처럼 내겐 다시 없을 단 하나 Only you 눈물만큼 그대 행복하길
Oh no.
Goodbye my love
Oh, everyone is crying so
Yeah.
hard in this video. It's like shaking with sobs. It's too much. It's too much.
Her baby died. Spoiler alert. It's a really dramatic drama. Wow. But I love that song. There's so much power in it. And like,
That's fucked up.
yeah, I told you it's a fucked up drama.
Sweep the legs.
Whoosh. Crosswalk accident.
Yeah.
No, that's really how it happened.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Crosswalk
horrible.
accident. So then they like that's the huge crux of the dramas. It starts out that like they have to be together because she's pregnant and they don't like each other. But then she gets hit by a car in a crosswalk. No, baby, they don't have to be together anymore. And then
But then they fall in love.
well, then it cuts to 5 years in the future. It's like it's a drama. They tried to do something with it. I like it. I think the twist it takes in the middle
Interesting.
makes it like it's really good.
Okay.
Anyway.
I mean, at least they don't end up having to be like forced together with a baby neither of them planned
Right.
or really wanted.
Yeah,
So.
so they like managed
you know.
to get rid of that
Rough
part.
twist, but perhaps ultimately better.
Yeah, because then they both have to like grow and change completely as people in the
Yeah.
time when they're apart, and then like the second half of them is like I don't know. It's a good drama.
All right,
You Are
fair
My
enough.
Destiny. Anyway,
You are my destiny.
Okay, so yeah, those are some drama a little bit of drama OST for you. Yeah.
That's all I have to say.
That's all you have to say. If any of you guys have favorite drama OSTs that you think we would enjoy, hit us up.
Yeah, send them on over. I don't usually listen to
I like it.
these
I
kinds of.
like it. Send them to me.
Yeah.
If you hear something and you're like, Shannon would like to sing this in the car, send it my way. All right. We'll be right back with our random game. Okay, we're back.
And this time we have a group that we had never heard of before.
Nope.
They're called Empire, capital M period, capital Pire, which is a combination of music and vampire because they are supposed to live off the music.
I think that's kind of clever.
I think it is too. I don't hate it.
I don't hate it.
One of the members, so this group was around from 2013 to 2015. They're from a company called CMG Chorok Stars. And so, like I said, they're no longer together, a 6-member boy group, but one of the members is now in a group called Emperor.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But the rest of them, I have no idea what they're doing.
It also says here that their fandom name was Muse, which was an acronym for Mind, Understand, Special, and Courage. All right.
Fair enough. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't seem like there's too much to say about them.
On topic, though, this does say that 2 of the members originally debuted as something called the BB
Boys, I think, is what it's supposed to be.
Boys. And they debuted with an OST soundtrack in 2011.
But disbanded in 2012. And then these 2 boys joined Empire.
So, I mean, yeah, they put out 3 singles. None got
Never made it
higher
into the
than-
top 10 or
Yeah.
even really
The
top
top-
20.
Mhm.
But we're going to watch their music video, which is for Can't
Can't
Be Friends with You,
I
which
think.
came out in 2013.
Yeah, so let's see. This is Empire. Okay, Sweater Boy sleeping in a chair.
Listening to music.
Sweater Boy. Oh, they all have rings with their names on it. They're trying to
Cute.
tell us who they all are.
Okay.
Bathtub
someone's in a
Boy.
bath.
Red is in the bathtub.
Okay, so they're just like each in their house.
Lumen. Haru.
Jerry.
Jerry! Oh, Jerry!
Oh, there's 7 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, 7.
그에게 뜨면 그 지옥에는 정글이대 던져 출파스 마른 늑대 들들이대 결국 숨어 감춰 청순이란
Okay, there's like pretty girls outside drinking coffee, and then the boys are like dancing down the street towards them.
One of their shirts has suspenders attached to it, but not attached to the pants. Oh no, are you being creepy?
I don't think these girls want to talk to them. They don't look like they want to talk to them.
Yeah, they kind of don't. Hey! Is this consensual?
Oh my god. Yeah, she kissed him first. Oh shit. He slammed a girl against the wall, but then she kissed him first. Wow. They like it. They like these girls are into the Empire.
It is a catchy song.
Yeah. And there's a bunch of cuties in here too. All his friends are like watching him go.
I
for
know.
it with
There
this
were
girl.
other girls at that table. Why is he the only one who gets one? Ooh. Oh.
New Kids on the Block.
What?
Whoa! They just did a crazy dance move.
Crazy. That one's cute.
That hat is
The long
awful,
hair.
though.
I know, but he has a Changmin air about him that I like.
Yeah. I don't like those red armbands, though.
Yeah. That's fair. I like the detail on the back of the jacket, though.
Oh my.
Ooh.
We said oh my because he is now dressing the girl in like a bustier and big stripper heels.
Oh, damn, girl.
Oh,
She's here now. Shit. Honey has arrived.
The guy spit juice everywhere because she's so
Let
hot.
it
It's
dribble
just
out
like
of his
dribbling
mouth
out of his
like
mouth.
Harry Potter.
알고 싶어 싶어 색다름을 선사 우리만의 스페셜한 진도 정승 뺏고 모범생 아니고 섹시하게 딱 떨어진 코도
She looks kind of familiar.
I'm still confused as to why she's the only girl.
Oh my god, they banged.
so sexy.
She's like wearing his clothes in the morning. This is a lot for like a boy band
Wow. How old were they at debut? They don't look that old.
video. I have questions, so we'll have to ask after this.
Wow, I have to say I'm honestly disappointed that this is not a group that continued because with
That was all
this kind
fun.
of sexy vibe, like I'm into these vampires, these music pyres.
Yeah, that was like all very fun.
Yeah, I loved all of that. Oh, I'm so disappointed. Ugh, this is like when we found Kanaka
Kanaka.
all over again.
Okay, I want to see if I can find how old they were. So 2013 was 6 years ago, so we got to do math.
Oh no.
Oh, 89,
89.
90, 91, 94, 89, 90.
Okay, so
91.
the oldest is 89, so they would be 30 now.
Uh-huh, so minus 6.
So minus 6 years, they were like 24 when they debut. Okay, so like a little bit older than some people when they debut.
Yeah. And if the youngest was born in 94 and it was 2003, they'd be 19.
Okay. Yeah, so they were
all adults,
Yeah.
Korean age. So I don't know, but that's like, wow.
I mean, that music video had more PDA in it than a lot of dramas do.
Yeah, it definitely did.
It had like forehead kisses galore.
Forehead kisses, but also like implied sex. That was like a lot.
Yes, and, yeah, forehead kisses and also implied sex. That was, wow. What a ride.
Empire. What a
Empire.
ride. Vampire.
A flash in the pan.
Wow.
Good luck, boys. I'm sorry you didn't find success together.
My goodness. All right. Well, recommendations. Do you have one?
Well, do we want to wait to do recommendations? Because is there anything to recommend other than Taemin?
I mean, I was going to recommend just on topic. Like I did have a drama song I wanted to recommend that I didn't play so that I'd have something to recommend.
Oh, okay.
And that is from the drama High School King of Savvy. So Gook sang a song on that soundtrack called Finding Myself. And it's just like a really lovely, like R&B, like slow, beautiful, like God, I love listening to him sing, and it's such a good song. So like that's what I wanted to recommend for something I didn't play that I want people to listen to.
Fair enough.
But on that topic, Taemin will have, by the time you hear this, there will be a Taemin album out. And hopefully, if I have done my due diligence, there is also a reaction video on our YouTube channel because we are abstaining and we're going to watch it.
Yes. As
So that
we
we-
record, it is Sunday, and Taemin's newest comeback, which is called Want. This is his follow-up to Move, and his Korean follow-up to Move. He has come out with a Japanese album in between.
Since.
But yeah, it comes out tomorrow. The music video does. So we have not seen it yet, but I'm just gonna blindly recommend it because it's Taemin.
Yeah, and just let any of you know, like if you're listening to this now and in the last couple of days you have like tweeted us about Taemin and we've ignored you, it's because we're
This is why.
abstaining. We'll get back to you, but we have to avoid it for now.
But if you'd like to see us react to his music video, head on over to our YouTube channel.
Which is Ask Me About K-Pop, the podcast on YouTube. And if you want to find us elsewhere on the internet, we are at AMA K-Pop Pod on Instagram and Twitter. AMA K-Pop Pod at gmail.com if you would like to send us an email, and amakpoppod.tumblr.com for episode links. And yeah, we'll be back with something fun next week. And I hope you all have a lovely Valentine's Day, which is tomorrow.
Happy Valentine's Day.
All right. See you guys next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Chonghyun, you're our inspiration. You are my destiny.
My love. just gets swept away.